taking this a step further than part 1, we're going to divide by 2 digits. Suppose we're faced with 5.16 divided by 4.3. Now, this would throw a lot of people, but in the same way, you know, this bit here with the decimal in there can be quite troublesome. One way of getting over that is we express this as a ratio, 5.16, and in fact we can consider it as an alternative way of writing the same thing. 4.3 divided into that. Now if we multiply that by 1, we don't change the value. But if I want to get rid of the decimal point there, I can multiply that by 10. 5.16, 4.3, multiply the bottom by 10, and we have to multiply the top by 10, which is the same as multiplying by 1. This now gives us 51.6. Divide that by 43. Now the 2 will give you the same answer. Here we go. No. Faithful calculator. First, doing this one here, we have 5.1. No, we don't. We have 5.16, and I want to divide that by 4.3. So you go divide 4.3, and that gives me an answer, well, 6 over 5, 1.2. Okay, so now let's look at this one and clear that lot. 51.6 divided by 43, and we get the same answer. You see, so you can do this. Rewrite this as 51.6 divided by 43. Alright, doing the long division. If you're not sure, look at the more straightforward example in part 1. So we have here 51.6 divided by 43. Now, because this here 43, it is a pair of numbers, so we're looking to divide that pair into that pair. 2 numbers, 2 numbers. 43, if you double 43, 43 times 2 equals 86. Now you can't fit 86 into that. You can only fit one of these in there, not 2. So we have 1. Now the odd thing about this is we actually ignore the decimal point at this stage. Is that right? Do we do that? No, we don't. We put it there. So long since I've done some of these. Right. So we have a decimal point there. Now we just look at our digits. 43 times 1. Once times 43 is 43. Do your subtraction, and your remainder is 8. 7, 8, yes. We now bring down the 6, and we have 2 digits. 43 into that. Well, look, 2 times 4 is 8, so perhaps 2 times that is that. Oh, it is, look, 86. So in fact, what we do is we put 2 there. 2 times 43, let me get rid of that. Come on. 2 times 43 is 86. And because when we do our subtraction we get 0, we have finished, and we also know that that divides into that exactly 1.2 times. Same way that that divides into that 1.2 times. Okay, short division method. Again, I'm going to use that one. Remember, they both give the same answer because it gets rid of the decimal point there. So we have 43, and we divide that into 51. Put the 1 there, 0.6. Again, 51, 43. We can only fit one of those in. So we have 51 remove 43, and that gives me a remainder of 8, which we now put with this one here. Bring the decimal point down. We're now talking about that pair of numbers and that pair of numbers. So we have in fact got 86 divided by 43. Always do it in pairs. Always do it in pairs. Right, so we know that that is indeed 2, because if I multiply that by 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, it matches. So the answer there is 2, 1.2. Now, I much prefer that method. This one I'm not so used to, that one I'm very used to. Trick, get rid of the decimal point that's in the number you're dividing by, and it makes it more straightforward. Let's do another one. Alright, suppose we have 0.5 divided by 2.4. Now if you were to write that in fraction format, that would be 0.5 all over 2.4. Multiply top and bottom by 10, and we get 5 over 24. Look at this. This is what they call a repeating decimal. If I do 5 divided by 24, we get this. That's the fraction. Now this little thing on mine means the 3's go on forever, look. So it will keep on repeating 3 and 3 and 3. A way of writing that, 208.083, and you put a line above that, means the 3's go on forever. Now that is a precise value, because in effect you've not rounded it off. You've stated the 3's go on forever, so that is a precise value. That is a precise value as well. Not so easy to convert that into this. That would be a slightly more interesting approach. I'm not going to go at the moment into that at all. Okay, so we want to have a look at this division here. Long division, long division. Now this brings into place something that I had in mind. There's the 5. I'll put a decimal point there, line that up. There's the 24. 24 will not fit in 5, so it is 0. Now we can put as many noughts here as we like after the decimal point. It will not change the value. Now we got 2 digits. Do you remember me saying we're counting by the digits? 2 digits, 2 digits. 24 into that. Now a little trick here. 24, 1, 48, 8, 12, carry 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that's 2 times, 3 times, 4 and 2 is 6, 7 and 9, that is 4 times. There's nothing to stop you scribbling that in the border in your examination paper if you sit one that is not online. Right, okay, my mind wandered for a moment. Okay, look, 24 into 50 now we're looking at. Well, 48, that is too much. So we have to go one down, so it's twice. 2. 2 times 24 is 48. We now ignore the decimal point. We're just looking at the numbers. Do your subtraction, and your remainder is 2. Okay, we need 2 digits because we got to divide 2 digits into here. So we put another naught and we bring it down. 20. 24 is greater than 20, so we can't fit that in that. So we need to increase this a bit further. Another naught, bring that down. Oh, nothing. Bring that down. See, nothing. Shall I do that again? Okay, let's run through that again. 24 is greater than 5. So we have to put a naught there. Wait a minute, I haven't removed that. 24 is greater than 5, so we put a 0 because we can't fit any 24s into 5. 50. How many 24s can we fit into 50? 72, too much. 48. So we can fit 2 of them in. 2 times 24 is 48. Do the subtraction to find what the remainder is. We're only talking about the digits now. The decimal places look after themselves. 48 from 50 leaves 2. Is that right? 2 times 24, 48. Okay. Put a naught. Bring it down. 20. This is less than that. So we can't fit any of those in there. So if we can't fit any in, it means none will fit in that number there. So that's fine. Put another naught, bring it down. We're now seeing how many 24s will fit into 200. Right, okay, so let's look at 5. Oh, a trick, 5. 5 is exactly the same as 10 over 2. So 24 times 5 is exactly the same as 24 times 10 over 2. 24 times 10 is 240. Half of 240 is 120. So that is 120. That's not very clear, is it? Let's make sure we don't want to have any silly areas. 120. Clear this lot away. Nothing wrong with doing rough work. Okay, now 120, if we double that, 10 is 240, which is greater than that. So 9 is this minus 24. 4 from 10 leaves 6, carry the 1, 3 from that leaves 1, 2, so that is still too much. 8. 8 is double 4. 2 times 4, 96. 2 6s are 12, carry 1. 2 9s are 18, 19. Okay, 200, let's have a look. That is too much. That will fit, so it's 8 times. 8 times 24 is 192. Do the subtraction to find what the remainder is. 2 from that leaves me 8. And that's all that the remainder is, because we then carry that across 10 and that, and yeah. 2 digits, we've got 1, we put a naught and we bring it down. 80, how many 80s will fit in? Well, 96 is too great, 72 is 3. So we are now into our repeats. 3 times that is 72. And we get a remainder of 8 bring down a 0, 80. You see now that little game there is going to keep on going on and on and on. Right, so we have another 3. 3 times that is 72. Your subtraction, the remainder is 8. See, look, remainder 8. See the remainder here. It's 8. Remainder there. It's 8. Remainder there. It's 8. They're just going to keep on going. So we're going to end up with 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. All right. Would you like to see that again? All right. We have a division here. And we're dividing 24 into 5. There's your 5. Put a decimal point with a 0. Line up your decimal point. There's your 24. Can't fit 24 into 5. So we put a 0. Because none of that will fit in that. Now we're just dealing with the digits. 50, 50. 24 into 50. 50, that is too much. That will fit, so it's 2 times. 2 times 24 is 48. Put your line across. Do your subtraction. 8 from 10 leaves 2. And there, that's it. The remainder is 2. Put a 0, bring it down. 24 will not fit into 20, so we put a 0. We now put another 0 and bring it down. 24 will fit into 200. Come across to our list. 9 times is too much. 8 times is the next one down, so we want 8. 8 times 24. 8 times 24 is at 192. 192. Do the subtraction. 2 from that leaves 8. And we're getting an 8 again, aren't we? We're getting an 8. Okay. We now need to go to the next stage, the 0, bring it down. You can put as many noughts here as you like. It won't change the value of 5. We bring that down. It's now 80. And 80 is 3. 72 will get 3. 3 times 24. 3 times 24 is 72. Find out the remainder, and that leaves me 8 again. So we would get 3, 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. That normally means they go on forever. So in effect, if we were to round it to, how many shall we say? Well, look, we want 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places. 4 decimal places. The answer is 0.2083. There's the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is your line that splits it, separates it immediately to the right. That is less than 5, so we do not round up that 3, so that is fine. If that is equal to 5 or greater, we round that up, but it isn't. It's less than 5, so we leave that alone. There's your answer. It takes practice. It takes practice.